So I know Wexel is concentrating hard here, so I'll keep my words short, but Light or Mercury, could one of you explain briefly just what makes this fight so hard?
Everything he does a million damage.
And a lot of them attack all three of you at once.
Yeah, the main thing about this boss that makes it complicated is that he has a pattern based on how much damage he's taken. So if you can put him over certain thresholds, he'll do this, where he moves forward and starts going, and that's a precursor to the best named attack in any video game.
The Demon Rush.
Which is pretty dangerous if you're playing normally, but with this setup, it hurts everyone, but it's by far the best thing he can do, because he wastes a turn moving forward.
Yeah, he basically wants that.
The worst thing this guy can do is rock drop Chris. I mean, now that he's got Protect on, it's not as bad as a Demon Rush, but as you can see, it still hurts, it still stings. But forcing him to do it often is the way to go for speed.
And I also noticed that Wexel got a few limit breaks out of that. Is that at all relevant, or is that just totally ancillary to a speedrun?
Yeah, it's not really important. You're not going to cross off your No.
Paralysis doesn't work on him.
Right.
He's immune to pretty much everything.
Yeah.
I'd say that's the biggest reason why he's hard, is because there's all of his attacks are non-elementals. There's nothing you can do to nerf him, and he has no weaknesses that you can exploit, really.
His defenses are very high, in particular his physical. So the best thing you can do is use Banner, which you see does a big chunk of damage. And again, it forced him to do the Demon
Yeah,
Rush
because
stuff.
he uses Wave, as I call it, in the Demon Rush every 2,500 HP, basically.
Right.
So I think chat needs to hype some the Demon Rush. And SDA regulars know what we're talking about. Please chat, let's get some Demon Rush hype happening.
We've already got people calling for it now.
So this is why those right arms.
That's the best
There we
voice idea
go.
I've ever heard.
Great fight.
Yeah.
Very, very
Everyone who's played this game has died to that guy.
I'm nowhere near as afraid of that guy as I used to be, just because that's another place where I've been using the extra steel materia trick that I came up with a few months ago, because giving Tifa 4 extra dexterity by a 2 steel materia lets her fit 2 attacks in. I mean, I don't try to get her into critical, because then she'd just get killed by attacks, but with the Power Soul Death Sentence and the Power Wrist, she can do about 450. So between that and Molotovs, basically, if I do about 15 hits and then use 2 right arms and Bahamut, I can kill him. I want to kill him quickly after he gets below half health, because he starts getting double turns then, which is pretty bad.
Yeah, it's really fun when he does double cave-in.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, the double rock drop,
and having the extra dexterity lets Tifa get 2 turns in between Demon's Gates, which then lets me drop his HP faster and have him do Wave and Demon Rush more. Alright, so that was Demon Gate.
Alright, so we have a few new donations in here. Oh, I just sniped Brett. He was
You
just
did.
about to start reading.
I mean, if you want to take it, be my guest.
Hey, we're
Actually,
speed
you're
running
the guest.
donation comments here. We have $10 from Simon Johnson, thank you so much, who says something that was truly mangled in Unicode. I'm going to guess that was a flex, just because, you know, meta's that awesome. Says, you guys truly are awesome for doing this. It is really amazing. Looking forward to the Final Fantasy IV speedrun. Sorry, oops. You kind of missed that one. It kicked off the marathon.
I just finished it off by killing Demon's Gate.
Yeah, exactly. We went back and killed the demon wall, so you got...
Twice, actually. Or 3 times if you count 12. So.
Yeah, there we go.
Look, actually, if you donate, you can make it another time.
Indeed, you can make it 4 times total.
And he finishes off, it's leaving me dancing mad. Oh, that was the sunglasses one. Okay, we have a $5 donation from Kevin Fourneau, who says, "Hi, Crystals for Life, and all of you are great. I want my $5 to go towards renaming Squall Mr. MV." Poor Mr. MV. He's doing so much for this marathon, and he named Squall after him.
Oh.
Ouch.
Wow.
No, thank you so much for that.
The Squall is a pig sip and the Squall helmet.
And finally, we have a $15 donation from Johan Carrier, who says, "Hi, I put these $15 on FF8, naming Shiva Cha-Cha."
Yeah. FF8 is next after we're done with 7. So, like, what are the incentives that end really early in 8 besides naming Squall?
The early
Renoa too.
And Shiva. Yeah, there's the others.
Yeah, Quetzalcoatl.
Here, let me look up the list here, guys.
Byron.
Okay, but to finish Johan Carrier's comment, thanks, you guys rock, and ooh, nice, a kiss from France. I guess we'll have to share that
Ooh la
somehow,
la.
but thank you so much.
Okay, so there's name Quetzalcoatl, name Shiva, name Squall,
And Ifrit.
and Ifrit.
Byron's fairly soon also.
We know where's after that.
About an hour.
Yeah, there's a bit of
And Angelo.
Siren.
Yeah, because we're not doing the Renoa skip or offering.
No, it's kind of a shame. For those of you who know FF8 speedrunning, you can actually skip talking to Renoa, which leaves Renoa and Angelo in their default names. But unfortunately for marathon play, we'd rather just put out the incentive to name Renoa and Puppy.
Yeah.
So,
Because I know that Agora really has her sights set on Angelo, too.
Zoe Cannon!
Yes. I know she's even drawn a Viking Kara picture that involves Zoe Cannon.
Her Viking Kara pictures are the best.
They're
hilarious.
Did you read the Axel comment? We have another donation from Axel Bodovic for $10. He says Final Fantasy VI 100% completion, please. So we'll add that.
Oh, another road tracker. I had 600%.
That was donated for a little bit earlier.
How close are we on that even? Has anybody checked?
Wonder
We've
if
done
that-
a lot
is
of
it an incentive or a bidding war? I can't
It's an
remember.
incentive.
Oh, it's an incentive
what?
for 100%?
Yeah, I think it's what,
$106,
$1,000.
More between 80% and 100% is plus though.
Yeah, you might think as the organizer of this marathon I'd remember if things were incentives or bidding wars, but this is what happens when you set up the tracker at like 2 in the morning. Arbitrary decisions can't be recalled.
That's helpful. Don't you have a breakdown, okay? Like, sure, I'll just not, have any mental health problems now. Thanks, Eris.
To be fair, he is mostly fixed after this scene. But just, Tifa's got to do a little thing or two.
If you got more, keep them coming. Let's see.
No,
More
that's
cutscenes
it for
before
now.
anything of relevance happens.
Trying to do confidence, but he just isn't making it.
Whoa!
No, I wanted Eris not suffer.
So, yes, Agora in the chat just posted a, let's go with adorable link of someone launching, I believe is that a Scotty?
It's a Schnauzer, right?
Oh, a Schnauzer, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, her actual dog. We here at Crystals for Life do not support launching dogs out of cannons,
No.
but nonetheless,
We
the
do
picture
find
is
it funny.
very
Agora in anything she does with pictures though. We do have another donation from Rennie for $5, and she says, "Hey all, I just want to say it's been amazing meeting you all, and here's to even more amazing runs. Please put this $5 towards naming Freya Nami." So there's another person on that train naming Freya Nami.
Thank you.
And I have to say, it's always great when we get donations coming in from all the way down in the living room. I mean, just getting people from all across the world.
She's right there. She's watching us silently.
Silent too. It's up. Keep getting that FF9 is way higher on the tracker than.
Come back in, and then it resets it, basically. Every time you pick the first option, you get +3 with Barrett.
So,
And if you pick this first option a second time, it's over, basically, but you can keep doing this as many times as you want.
So, would you say he's an easy date?
I would. He's definitely the easiest one to set
Well,
up.
I don't know if it's
going-
that easy. He's got to keep chasing him. God damn it.
You gotta remember, he's the one that puts on that cute fluffy sailor suit. Maybe he's easier than we think.
Ferris all cuddly like a teddy bear.
Should be fun. Well, based on my math, you need to do this 6 times, but just to make 100+% sure, I'm going to do it 8.
So are there easy ways to manipulate the other 2 dates in case the bidding war would have gone the other way?
Yeah, I mean, I was using a route for my cutscene choices to make it so that it could go any way, basically after or up through the first visit to the Gold Saucer. That's when I basically had to lock it in.
Basically, just make Aerith not like you as much and try to
Yeah.
give Barrett as much affection as
Because,
possible.
I mean, it's, I guess for anyone that wasn't around near the beginning of this, I mean, who you get for your Gold Saucer date is based on a hidden counter value called, we just call it affection rating. Aerith starts with 50 points, Tifa with 30, Yuffie with 10, and Barrett with 0. So, Aerith, in a pure speed run, Aerith always wins just because of that big advantage you have, and you'd have to kind of have to go out of your way to make someone else win. But yeah, fortunately, even though Barrett's date is actually the shortest of the 4, having to do that to set it up would eat up all of your time savings.
So, just to clarify, in casual play, unless you're going out of your way to do crazy things, Aerith would always be your date,
I wouldn't
right?
say always,
You
but
can get Tifa depending on what you
Yeah.
choose.
Yeah, it's mainly just who you talk to in cutscenes and stuff
so
like
you're
that.
nice to in
Yeah.
cutscenes.
So,
for
yeah,
the most
it's not
part.
that difficult.
And they don't even have to necessarily be there too in order to
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
offense.
But yeah, basically Aerith or Tifa are your 2 choices that most likely will happen during casual play.
Yeah, you'd have to get Yuffie quite early and do a lot of things.
And you'd have to do the Wutai quest on disc 1,
Yeah.
which is kind of hard.
They said, enter my play.
Yeah, I opened the door and then he told me it's unlocked. I mean, it's possible to actually get through without even seeing that text box at all. But, it's pretty much perfect movement then. And when you leave, you'll see it if you aren't fast enough at leaving too. It'll tell you to come in, the door's unlocked.
I've taken Barrett to this before. I didn't realise he reacted like that.
Barrett's so hungry.
Yeah. I think it's generally whoever's in your second slot, I want to say, gets the close-up there. There might be a little preference order too, because I don't know if I've ever actually seen to do the close-up on Kate.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's how it tends to work in naval cutscenes.
So I take it this is something where like you're meant to take Aerith with you since, you know, etc. and all.
Maybe. It's been quite a while since I have. I don't normally use her in Cosmo King.
Yeah. I get the feeling for a lot of people's normal playthroughs, they just play you know, with Aerith in their party like almost all the time.
I know the first time I played this, I think I used Cloud, Aerith, and Merit for disc 1, and Sid, discs 2 and 3. I never really used Tifa much.
Everywhere. What about remorseless he is with this cutscene? Yeah. Sucks the energy out of the planet and destroys it into fun.
Now here's something I was wondering. Do you think hanging just really short and riding a little ball thing, or is he just not having any legs?
And he can float somehow.
He's just
I think he's just like short and rides a floating ball.
Okay.
That's what I always thought anyways. I don't know about anybody else.
Well, we'll never know until it makes 7 HD.
What is canon?
Seriously, Lego Baron. Look at him.
I like how he bounces.
Alright. Bugenhagen, Final Fantasy VII, fan art time.
Beware.
Half of them will have a picture of him like farting or something, and that's how he's staying afloat. It'd be like,
Okay, from what I'm seeing, he's just riding a ball.
oh.
Okay.
With this in like a minor character design, then that would
Fair
solve the
enough,
issue, I
yeah.
guess. Well, if you can see what it's actually is in the
Let's poll the chat. Push this
But now I'm running back here. She promises to behave.
I don't think she can make that promise and live up to it, though.
Ooh, someone made a Bugenhagen curler.
Ooh.
Must be difficult if he doesn't have a spray. Another secret character! Oh, this mod needs to exist.
So, a Palmer dance. Time's kind of running out. They've got basically one more dungeon.
Come on, guys. Palmer
Palmer
dance.
and
Gotta get it up.
Palmer time.
Gotta get up to 200, please.
We're still at 25?
We're only at 25 for the Palmer dance.
I guess people don't want to see the Palmer dance.
Goal is 200, so.
If it sits down, he immediately gets up.
If you want to see the Palmer dance, people, you need to donate now. Let your donation dollars be heard. Support JDRF and see a crazy fool do a crazy dance at the same time.
How much time is for the Palmer dance?
It's close.
It's like 20 minutes.
Yeah, so about 20 minutes to raise $175, guys. Come on, you can do it. I know you can.
Hey, he quite clearly just vanished at the side of the screen there. Cheeks. Red needs no material.
I think I need some tea. Don't forget the sugar or honey.
Lots of
Lots of Lars.
Yeah.
Bugenhagen always reminds me of the Pillsbury Doughboy.
It's true.
There's some fan art that needs to happen. Can I just imagine, like, big, fresh, interplanetary models?
It says love and like my live stream.
Improving having similar rules.
Yeah.
Hey, shirt design maybe.
I think that'd have a few more guaranteed bias.
Carrie Farr, are you watching?
Oh, I remember when I played this, I was having loads of trouble in the key cave. So I came back in here to go out, and it's like, I can't figure out how to get back up. Because you have to like walk into that rock and then like press circle to get back on the
Yeah, to get
actual
back on the
rope. I was stuck in here.
Egg.
Very useful.
The Englishman wishes to know, for everybody on the couch, have you guys done a Tim Hortons food run yet?
No, actually.
You know, I can't believe we've gone over 19 hours and there hasn't been a cup of Tim Hortons on camera.
Roll
yet.
up the rim right now, too.
Oh yeah, I gotta check this one.
What?
Oh, positive thoughts. Everybody needs to give him positive thoughts.
Pray.
Come on.
Roll up the rim.
Please play again.
Ah.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
This is like a staple
Oh,
in Canada.
It's
Like
every
the
year,
Rams
man.
Run away despite being
Give away,
paralyzed too. Alright,
Please.
so I guess I'm gonna have to farm the sneak step,
Yeah, there's a quite useful enemy skill you can get in here. If you play normally, it's a very useless enemy skill, but there's a very good reason to use it in this one.
Come on.
Why? Red too good for them.
Bumble?
That's in my woodblock.
What
Or
is
perhaps they might be
No,
clavies.
Oh, that'd be a really good clavier player.
Yeah.
Okay, well there's the sneakies.
Oh hey, nice, thank you.
Yeah, this is before we hit.
Yeah, you even have to manipulate.
Yeah, there's two enemies in here that can use Death Sentence. The Geese Spectres also use it, but they're unmanipulatable. So usually you want to sneak steps.
And do I get M tentacles to go with it?
You
Yay, nice.
Yeah, M tentacles is like, is it bio 3 or 2 alls?
2 all, I think.
Bio 2 all, so but poison effect is also useful, but bio 2 itself is quite a chunk of damage. Because yeah, bio 2 is a lot more likely to apply poison status than bio is.
Would you guys like some water? I was about to go get some.
Sure.
I'll return.
Look at a big dramatic camera sweep. Uses it on some enemies. Yeah, this is what lasers for. Because these guys have tons of health.
Yeah, 2200 I think.
It's quite a lot for this stage of the game, definitely. And you have to fight at least one.
Yeah,
Is
two.
it two? Is it? Sorry, yeah, two.
Unless you can get a frame perfect trick called the Stinger Skip, where you get a you get into a random battle like on the same frame basically that you touch the
Right.
map, and then you get the regular battle instead of the Stinger.
There is one thing the Stingers are good for, and that's getting you into limit. Because they always use that Sting Bomb when they
Yeah,
get
as a
low
counter,
25% or
yeah.
something? Yeah.
So yeah, if I didn't have Cross Slash yet, which is pretty unlikely if I'm using Hypers and Genova, then this is my kind of my last chance to do it.
The Sting Bomb's like, it just does like 60% of your health or something. So you're pretty much always going to put you in limit. It's like those Rage Bomber guys.
Oh yeah.
Kamikaze penguins. Because their attack is put at your face, and they put you in hyper naturally anyway. They slap you when you get to hyper. Eat laser.
Power and the lasers.
See, it's a percentage, so you can see it doesn't do much like that. Did you wrote my name on it?
I leave all of ours just in case we get mixed up. Thank you, JDR, for bringing us 1 million bottles of water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really think this next boss is one of the harder in the game if you play it normally. It's so annoying.
Yeah, no spoilers. really complicated boss too.
Yeah, his script is very long. It's actually split into a couple of different enemies just so they could put more script into it. On the first floor you get attacked by a guy.
Nice and creepy.
He's got a really complicated model as well. Yeah, those things kind of like they like inhabit you and keep 5-2ing whoever they've inhabited.
Yeah.
But yeah, that kind of renders the whole battle kind of.
Yeah. Go undead boss.
It's a stat 3 FF undead boss.
I think it only rivals the Phantom Train for hardest boss in a Final Fantasy series.
Well, you have to suplex the Phantom Train.
That's why I'm saying that it only rivals it. It doesn't beat it. That's 2.
You don't even want the barrier? What
It's
is
gravity.
that? Gravity, sorry.
Hey, I've got laser. What do I need gravity?
Yeah, you don't need gravity.
Gravity?
Man, gravity. The guy drops gravity.
Cito's theme. First listen, it sounds the same as like Cosmo Canyon and Red 13, but they changed the instrumentation around to make it sound a lot more poignant.
And that's the alternate section.
Yeah, I know.
Silver Sparkle's trying to take credit, and it's like no one's listening.
Alright, so I've got one more dungeon to go through and then Sid naming. And Palmer dance time too.
Coming up very, very quickly.
Bring on the donations, guys.
Can I read a few donations here?
Please.
Robo Sparkle has built an army in the chat. He donates $50 and says, "In the honor of the new Team Sparkle, use this money to name Squall Sparkle." So thanks for that, Meta Sparkle. And Robo Sparkle. I still blame you. I
So
still
it's
blame you.
8
about
right
that.
after 7 then?
Always my fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fabian Gavin donates $30 and says, "C4L and you guys are great. Best of luck. I want my $30 to go towards renaming Squall in Final Fantasy VIII, Mr. MV."
Mr. B's gonna get a lot of characters.
Josh Arner donates $10 and says, "Let's see Palmer dance."
Think of like Flashdance.
No.
Palmer
no.
dance, the film.
I'd be scared to see Palmer do like the flash dance moves. That's just immediately what you brought to mind.
Team Cat. It's reunited.
Yeah, Team Cat.
Yeah, when I do like normal speed runs of this, I rename all of the characters to have single letter names because that saves frames. Basically, every time their names are mentioned in text boxes. So yeah, my team for disc 1 is Cloud, Aerith, and Tifa, or Cat.
Which is right. Tifa has some very silly names for her.
Yeah.
She looks, yeah?
Yeah.
They just like driving gloves then?
I guess.
That is pretty great though.
Yeah, shoutouts to Brutal L for teaching me that, along with lots and lots of other tricks I've learned for this game lately, like the Midgard counter manipulation. Oh, actually, oh no, I can save after going through town.
Yeah. Is it almost time for Keeper to get her powerful soul?
It is.
We just talked like this and then he just suddenly blacked out or something.
Yeah.
No explanation. Though given how friendly he is with everyone else in this town, I guess it makes sense. Oh, I wanted to see you go into the match. It was also fun having me there.
Oh yes.
There are certain definitions of
Let me
fun.
say about him.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't need any repeats of my last practice run of this big marathon.
Ooh.
Screen didn't even load.
Good encounter.
Pretty good. There we go.
See you return. So this is an odd place to use this music. But everywhere else you hear it like,
Christoph Cosme donates $5. Thank you very much for this incredible event. Merci beaucoup.
Oh yeah.
Mark, you got 50s.
lace blast.
We've got another donation from Emma Rice for $50.
Emma. Also known as Agora.
Agora.
After hearing Yue's story about his friend, I was compelled to donate for a family friend. In June 2011, a week before Father's Day, my father died from a kidney bleed due to diabetes. He was 58 years old. We miss him every day. This donation is for Kina to be named Mark, after my father. As Kina loves to eat, my father loved to cook. I miss you, Pop.
Thanks, Emma.
Thank you, Emma.
Thank you,
That's
Emma.
really sweet.
We all love you here, Emma. You're awesome.
No! Not for the zoo!
Yeah. Just finish off T-Bar again.
Yeah, this is what sucks about having a level 1 cooking material.
Well, I've got
Yeah,
three.
yeah.
She has 3 of them though, so
Oh,
I've
well,
got
that helps a bit,
60%.
yeah.
But I still got very, very few covers. And probably should have just front rowed her. But I don't really want her to die too fast, because then I'll have to heal more.
Yeah. So yeah, everyone knows what this room means.
Flexel, you're now known as Huflexel.
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 Ta-da!
Yes.
The game just got broke.
Yes.
That's the sound.
Okay.
And his phone apparently. So, this boss. There's been so many strategies for beating this guy
Yeah.
over the course of speedrunning improvement.
Yeah.
We are going to revive it.
Oh yeah.
It would be a good idea.
We've got $5 donation from someone's name who got destroyed. Sorry, it's unreadable. But thank you for the donation. $5.
This boss is kind of the first wake-up call to
If you've seen a segmented run of this game, then you'll see a slightly different strategy on this boss, which is pretty hilarious. Oh, that was almost the right amount as well. Yeah, so I think Power Soul deserves a bit of explanation now. So I guess I'll do it.
Let me start attacking first.
Okay, sure.
And then
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah. This amount of damage might surprise you a little bit.
Well, yeah, if you don't know what's coming.
Keep in mind that she's minimum possible level at this point. Bam! It gets plenty better too as the run continues.
Come on, poison. So this is making me think about hard mode Mars, where every time he did that attack, whoever it hit died. So they just died.
Twitch tweeted the marathon.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice,
thank
nice,
you.
nice.
Awesome.
Switch.
So that meant-
Whack, whack.
Oh, it's all over me. So yeah, this guy's AI changes depending on how low his health is. He starts doing some pretty annoying stuff when he's low, like casting Trine. Trine is usually like a good thing if you're playing casually because it's a good thing to learn, but in this run, Aqualung destroys everything a lot better, to be honest. He also counterattacks more, so he does like big horn like every 5 seconds. It's really fun. So that's what the paralyzes you.
There we go. Shoutouts to Wipey, another member of the FF7 community, for coming up with most of that strat. Yeah, so that was kind of the first usage of having extra steel materia too, is by giving 2 of them to Tifa. She's fast enough to actually get 2 turns in between materia keepers if I'm using the ATB weight trick.
Just have to be here.
There is a little bit of a luck element too, because before I can if materia, because I have to get Tifa into critical in order for the we can explain the power soul. I guess
Do you want to explain it in a second because Sid and Partner are about to turn up? So
Oh yes, and that
Yeah, so
if he kills Tifa in the first turn, then I have to spend a bunch of time getting her back up. But anyway, yeah, go ahead, because we have to cut off Palmer and Sid.
last chance, Palmer Dance, Sid's name.
so yeah, get some donations ready.
Seriously, nobody wants to see the Palmer dance. It is
No.
not an important thing.
Right
It's
now,
not.
Palmer Dance.
The Palmer dance could maybe cure diabetes, and no one wants to see it.
And I have to say, I would love to see Meta Sigma do that dance, especially because I am on the Meta Sigma recovery program right now. I have had a cup of tea and 2 espressos, and I'm just starting to shake off the fuzzies. And let me tell you, seeing Meta Sigma do the Palmer dance, please donate for that because it would just make my day.
You mean on top of the fact that I'm somehow winning the Eyes on Me as well as Omarita, I think, singing?
Yeah.
On top of that?
Yes, on top of that, good
Wonderful.
sir.
Wonderful.
Maybe we could give a shout out here. Not only do we love Mr. MB for doing the French restream and somehow being awake, but maybe he could give a shout out in French just to let people know that if they donate, Meta Sigma could do the Palmer dance. Who doesn't want to see that?
I just want to say that the French community is killing us on Twitter. They have retweeted about this marathon a million times.
Oh yeah.
I want to see some English tweets thrown in here, you guys. If you don't have Twitter, sign up for it. Just throw hashtags.
I know for
in
a fact the French community is amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
Throw some hashtags.
they have
in
really
there.
just been coming
Every celebrity
time after time to my stream, and without them, I'm not going to lie, guys. They have really pushed this event, and I am so thankful for them. Nesblog! But seriously,
Yeah, I mean, we've given many shout-outs to Mr. MB because he's an awesome guy, but really it's the whole community that he has just galvanized and has made this event so awesome. So thank you to everyone on that front.
There were a couple of important things that just happened. Getting the Yoshiyuki there is... it seems a bit counterintuitive because you have to wait for you to look up at the rocket and so on, but it comes into its own in the next,
It's Genova Life.
Geneva, right.
Yeah.
And also, these items are picking up right now. Useful stuff. So yeah, here it comes. Sid, then Farmer.
Yeah, we might as well start doing the final check on Sid.
Alright.
I don't think Shara gets to be a super fight.
We got some cutscenes in between naming Sid and fighting Palmer, though.
Shara doesn't have enough personality to be a secret fighter.
I'm cutting off the Sid incentive
It's very, very simple.
right now.
He forces you to walk around his rocket first.
Do you want to know the name for Sid?
Yes, please.
Alan.
Alright, how do you spell it?
A-L-A-N.
Okay. Who was one of Uranium Anchor's friends that passed away at a horribly young age from complications from diabetes, so...
Wow.
It's very fitting. This one's for you, Yue.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, between our stream and the French restream, we're at about 3,500 viewers right now.
Wow, way to go, guys.
It was an E-N.
And it was A-L-A-N, right?
A-L-A-N.
I can't understand accents.
Do we have some time for comment?
Oh yeah, we've got some cutscenes now.
Alright, Loic Ricato, sorry, donates $40 and says, "Hi from France, everyone. My donation is for Final Fantasy VIII to have Carbuncle as Logic Kiss." Swan, and then your last name is broken because of the accent characters. So sorry about that, but Swan donated $10 and says, "Please, I want to name Siren in Final Fantasy VIII to B Ranger. Thanks." Guillaume Leblay. I don't speak French.
Guillaume Leblanc.
Sure.
Want me to take a stab at it?
Yeah. You want to take it? Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That would be Guillaume Leblanc.
He donates $30 and says, "Nice job, all you guys, for this event." 30. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's probably a local currency.
There we go.
symbol.
I
To
get to help with
rename
this.
Squall, Mr. MV. See you, have fun.
Shut up!
You know what?
Sit your ass down and drink your goddamn tea!
You know, that almost works to rename Squall Mr. MV because he's been such a stoic supporter of this marathon, but I cannot imagine him going, whatever.
He says it in French, so it sounds even more.
Oh, here we go. Kelly Hubbard donates $5 to the Palmer Dance. Nami.
Here they come.
Nami
Please tell
gets
me it's all Palmer Dance,
another $5
please.
donation in there. Hi again. Oh my god. This is for naming Freya in Final Fantasy IX Nami. Hey viewers, yeah, you want to get behind me on that? Much love from London, the Canadian one. Nami. Thank you, Nami.
Yeah, I feel for Steph because there was one time she was going to a conference and she said, "I'm going to London for a conference," and everyone went, "That's amazing," and she went, "No, Ontario."
And then you get the same secondary reaction. Oh. And it's like Delaware, you know, I'm in Delaware.
Jason Flynn donates $35 and says, "Come on, everyone. Haven't you ever paid to watch someone dance before? Put this towards the Palmer Dance."
Oh wow! It started. Come on. What are we
Yeah.
at now? Like 70 or something?
You'll have to give me a second to sort it.
We're getting close, guys. You better hurry.
Yeah, it's pretty much after these cutscenes.
And,
so
yeah.
I mean, it's not, we've still got we had like 2 or 3 minutes left.
Yeah.
But you have to get those donations
Yeah.
in because
Yep.
don't forget there's a slight delay before we see them. So come on, get the Palmer Dance donations in, and Metasigma is going to do something remotely related to rocking it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So in a normal run, this is where I definitely take your bathroom break or something, given that the game is basically on autopilot for about a minute and a half here.
So instead of taking a washroom break at the marathon, you're drinking more water.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to backfire before the
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
Yeah, this could possibly go wrong.
Yeah, I think I know this scene well enough to do it.
He's trying to rally.
Come on, people, we need that dance.
Watching go to anything.
I do like how the video is like suddenly really grainy in this second.
Yeah.
We're getting
Like
close,
it's being
guys.
reported on somewhere, like maybe like a blimp or a TV.
We're getting close.
Really grainy that
Maybe
one. I
it's
don't know
meant to
why.
be like a flashback.
Well, yeah, because when
Yeah, it just fades back
when
into
it fades into the present, the grainy is gone.
Yeah, see?
I guess yeah, just trying to
20
share that.
Duckfist donates $20 for the Meta Palmer dance. If this needs to happen, where's all the hype, y'all?
It's just like none of the other cutscenes or
Yeah.
FMVs in the past do that.
Yeah.
Let me look it up real quick.
The key is the jumping from foot to foot.
And I just have to say,
I think I can
in
do
regards to the hype to the Palmer dance, we actually have Meta Sigma just off camera, so you can't
Yeah.
see this.
I'm practicing.
Practicing
Yeah.
the
I'm
Palmer
gonna go over
dance.
here.
Eric Harrelson
Yes,
donates
right.
$20 and
Okay.
just says dance, dance, dance.
We need to slow down for this dialogue too, both
Yes.
because it's awesome and to give people more chances to get in for the
I think I got it. I need someone to tell me if I'm doing it right, because I honestly don't know.
Hey, T.
You know what? I don't
I
think
have some
it
too.
matters
Lots
if
of
you're
sugar and
doing
honey.
it
Oh
right.
yeah, don't forget the
Lord.
James Bowser, $5, Palmer dance.
His feet are kind of closer together.
Oh,
like
stop
that.
giving away free free.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're showing off dance for free here.
That's better.
All right, have we met it yet then? 'Cause
Oh my goodness.
Do I have like a
Give
little...
me give me three
I need a mocker
more
bed or something. Here,
seconds.
so I look like I'm excited.
God, yeah.
Nope.
Just grab that PS2 controller.
Yeah, the PS3
Pretty
controller.
cool,
Yeah.
PS2 controller would be a little awkward with the cord.
Yeah.
Wow, that is
This one's-
an awkward position for him.
Yeah.
Because he's... Oh my gosh.
Wow, so far we've reached 115 out of the $200.
It's actually 130.
Yeah,
Oh,
We need
okay.
another 70. Somebody
Okay.
drop 70
Meta,
quick.
meta.
Come on.
do this. Okay.
Can't wait forever.
So,
Yeah, that's about
How long do we want to give it? I mean,
You got another minute.
yeah.
It looks like he moves his backside a lot too.
Yeah.
At this
Yeah,
point,
that's like he puts a lot
we
of
can all
pressure.
sit down.
Dude, that is
drink
painful.
our GD water.
Yes.
I'll just use this. This will be his
Sugar and honey.
How much do we?
lots of
How much more
water.
do we
bottle
need?
of water.
$70.
Cast
oh wow. I see we have $10 from Nathan Fow for the Palmer dance. Was that
That was
added?
already included.
That's okay, so we are $70 short to see Meta Sigma do the butt-wiggling Palmer dance.
Come on, guys. You got like 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really want to get those donations in, or you miss out on some Meta Sigma camera time, which alone is worth the $200.
Alright guys, I'm doing the last refresh right now, okay? So if I don't have one here, then we're not doing it. What's this? Ooh, sorry. We only got the 30 of the 70 we needed.
Oh.
Call it now. I'm putting the 40
Just
in.
beating
I'm putting the 40 in.
No.
All right.
Okay.
There we go. We did it.
You're
Come on,
going.
Come on, Meta.
Oh man. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I do this right, so okay.
Hang on, he's firing.
So that 30 was from Duckfist.
I got you back.
Real sexy.
I'm gonna keep doing it till the whole fight is like, yep.
It's not a long fight.
Please make it stop. I'm sorry.
I dig it. I dig
The
it.
worst part is now I have Meta Sigma's butt right in my face.
You're welcome.
No, we're getting you guys. Come on.
Dude, I always look over and all I see is my butt moving. People need to see that?
Of course they do.
You're really killing me.
So at the end, you have to get hit by.
You're a little too close to Meta, you're a little too close to the camera. Move closer to Mercury.
This is the thing that needs to happen, so do it.
Turn this way a bit.
All right.
I'm just saying, I think this would look a bit better on camera. If right up the right over there.
Well done. Well done.
Well worth it. How can you guys not donate for that?
I love this. That right there is the Phantom truck, cousin to the Phantom train. Because after whacking Palmer, who survives it, by the way.
You'll never get rid of me!
Palmer is Sid from Final Fantasy IV's descendant.
And I think it's worth reading Driscolad's comment here, who said dropping a trolling $40 at the last second to see that. And in conclusion, Driscolad called that priceless.
That was like one of those credit card commercials in just pure action right there.
What?
Also, this is one of my
You
favorite
never knew
tracks in
about
this game. He's only played once. But
Yeah, it's called Steal the Tiny Bronco.
Yeah.
Conveniently enough. And time for Cloud to body wax the plane.
Really good at wing walking. Well, crawling.
I should have a headache though, because I laughed too hard.
So there you go, guys.
there you go.
Sometimes we play video games too.
Alright, we got a whole, like, there was a bunch of donations that came in for Palmer in there. I think I got most of them out there. I might have missed one or two. Guian, oh, no, I read that one already. My mistake. I read Nami's. Fabian Gavand donates $40. Says C4L and you guys are great. I want my $40 for Quetzalcoatl. I have never known how to pronounce that. Yeah, in Final Fantasy VIII to be named. Oh my God, Aesinid?
Aesinid? I don't know.
We're going with Aesinid on that one.
That's how it's spelled anyway.
I'm sorry about that, by the way, Mercury. I apologize.
It's just
You
I
know
started
what?
crying because I was laughing, and that gives me a headache.
My only complaint was you were a little too close to the camera for that.
I don't have a lot of room to work
Yeah.
with.
All I'm saying is, I think you could have been sitting on Mercury doing that. And that would have just been perfect.
Well, then I would have just passed out.
They during your dance there, they had such a rush for French Riesling that they broke 1,000 liters.
Nice.
Well done.
I've done that a couple times already. 2, 4.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they got up to 2,000 at AGDQ.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get up to that again. Thank you again, Mr. MD, and just the French speedrunning loving community.
Magic Hammer.
Magic Hammer, of course. Which is not the... Oh, there we go. Yeah, these guys have the most broken spell in the game. Sorry, it just is. Because they just did not design any of the bosses in mind in this game thinking about Magic Hammer.
Yeah.
They did kind of design Genova Life because she counters with Reflect.
Oh, I forgot about
Magic,
that.
unless you use Pair Cross Slash on her
Yeah.
first, but I mean, I'm using the Yoshiyuki strat because
Yeah.
my levels are too low.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, please. That's what the fan was doing.
That was a crit as well. Jeez. Like seizure scream there as well.
Finally.
There. Yeah, Magic Hammer is...
Despite Vegeta even changed to Sparkle Vegeta. It's on, man. This
Sparkle Army is rising.
The Sparkle
You guys
Army
need to
just
put
grew
it
by
down.
about a factor of 10.
Somebody put this thing down.
Put down the
Oh my God.
Meta, every female in a 10-mile radius is sparkly in love with you.
I know it's a lot of work.
Loco Weed!
Yay!
Yeah, I cast Confuse on all
Wait,
these.
this is supposed to be PG.
Kung Fu.
Confu, right?
Oui, pour les personnes qui parlent français, les enregistrements en français à twitch.tv/MrMV, MESTAMV.
Je ne sais pas.
Merci, Brett. Yeah, so this stream is in fact happening in 2 languages. crystals.life.ca in English and twitch.tv/MrMV, MESTAMV, en français. So, yeah.
That's mildly impressive. That was pretty good. Well done.
Thanks. And I live in Edmonton, so my apologies for the Albertan French. It's pretty bad. And I'm sure right now Mr. MB is just like laughing. Face palm laughing.
Well, I mean, French, and Canadian French are kind of like British and American English. Right?
And we're in Alberta, so Canadian French here is pretty bad.
It's not the same terrible.
It's not the same as Quebecois, yeah.
I'm sure everyone coming into Canada for the first time was, looking around the airport, how everything is in 2 languages. It must have seemed so foreign. And then you leave the airport, and pretty much the only other place in Edmonton that offers any sort of service in French is the Government of Canada building.
Yeah. So. Maybe the legislature.
No, not
No,
the
they don't
legislature.
even
It's just Canada Place.
Oh, wow.
Colin Jasper in 97.
Yonda's even getting in on this?
No. Put this rebellion down. We don't need sparkles.
So that's for naming Squall again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have to say, when Maiku Yama is in on a meme, changing his name to Sparkle Yama.
Sparkle Yama.
I've created an army stronger than any force on this entire
I
planet.
thought it was Robo Sparkle who started it.
You can blame him, but I took over very quickly.
All I have to say is at the next GDQ, which would be Summer Games done quick, 2013, someone needs to bring some pretty pink sparkles and decorate him when he falls asleep under a table.
Why do we have to wait that long?
I love the stuff, like
I
love that thing in the background to the left of the picture, by the way,
fun.
too, because it looks kind of like a surfboard with a big eye and a small eye.
Oh, yeah.
Wearing a
Weird
scarf and holding a spear.
I thought those were like crazy lips. Okay, I can see it as a scarf.
We got a giant clock in the left, too.
Yeah.
The things you notice when you start speedrunning RPGs. Alright, tough bell here.
Okay, and we have a request from the chat. Anyone who is slick with YouTube and Twitch highlights, please put up Metasigma's dance on YouTube and link it in the chat. So anyone who missed that, I don't know whether to call that a highlight, a blooper, or just a what the
It's
heck.
a high looper.
Yeah, that one's a high looper.
I'd just call it an animated GIF waiting to happen.
Oh, would we?
Yeah, just save the video.
Unless somebody was screen
Oh,
tapping.
wait, oh, really
On the
fast.
Twitch
Yeah.
archives.
I haven't even watched that.
Yeah,
Okay.
you get the keystone no matter what happens in the battle arena, so the fastest way to end is just to run away.
In fact, I'm wondering if I could make a request of our chat, and I'm hoping Mr. MB could translate this into French for his stream as well, just because I shouldn't ever speak French again on stream. My apologies already. I think if people would be willing to donate $5 to congratulate Metasigma on the absolute girl-seducing power of his Palmer dance. $5 donation to a great cause, JDRF.
Please do it.
Curing, treating, preventing type 1 diabetes. Your money means so much to such a great cause, and I think Metasigma deserves some sort of, let's call it recognition
Alright.
for what they
Look
did.
at the crook in the stairs there, just to the right. Isn't that a nose glasses right there too? You can see his 2 eyes.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Well played, Square. Well played.
Abba also says you'll be immortalized for years.
I'm sure I will.
Is that posted in the chat?
Oh, internet.
So, yeah, someone just posted a really, let's call it cute, comment of Barrett being beside himself with flowers from Cloud.
Yeah, I live.
we get the chat there too, don't you?
Oh, it's too good.
I'm changing my name to a series of very sobering names.
Sparkle.com.
Unsparkle.
The word sparkle just shot up 10,000% on Yahoo search. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
I
This
could-
chat
that
has
is gonna
gone
be-
sparkle crazy. Where were the mods?
We were supporting it.
No, they
All right, here we go.
accepted.
It's Barrett.
Yay,
Holy
Barrett.
cow, I am dying up here. It's war.
No, it's not.
No, I'm running.
Okay, ladies and gents, Metasigma is starting the opening threat to take his shirt off.
No,
So
I
we
am
need to
not.
keep- we need to keep
No.
him off stream.
No.
Yeah.
Might have something to do with being pranced around for a little while.
I don't like that word prancing. Wait, I prefer.
Oh wait, I
Prancing
know
around.
you're not.
Sorry.
There we go.
Poor
If it was actually convenient to manipulate getting the Barrett date without having to do that conversation loop, then you'd actually be faster because you don't have to watch the play cutscene. And such luck.
So I just want to share, I got an email this morning from the National Director of Business Solutions, or in English, Tech Guy, from JDRF. And he said, I just wanted to thank you once again for choosing JDRF as a non-profit organization of choice. He has been spending the last hour
Can we have
watching
that
this
today?
event, and he wants to thank everyone who's
Not
been
much
donating
left.
to
Yeah,
JDRF.
it's
So thank you so much for
This
for
is-
watching us, supporting
They
us,
just sit
and
there.
for all the
So
help you've
awkward.
given us.
They just sit there and nod your head.
We're gonna shout out to Swedish Fish.
I do love how
Swedish
Swedish
Fish.
music.
The unofficial
Instead of what it's
sponsor.
meant to be playing.
There's the reason why.
The unofficial
Yeah.
sponsor of
Whoa.
SPK is making its next appearance.
All right.
Okay.
That was the reason
Fish.
why I got
Eat
deported
'em.
originally.
They're good.
You had to bail me out, man. It's big.
Oh.
Be a smart place.
Okay, a million of them.
I
not
took two.
You in?
I like the flavor. Maybe
Thank
stick
you.
with it.
And I'm staying on.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'll take my
My prizing session.
That's a good way to think of your daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little bit touching.
Now it's sweet, yeah.
It's kind of touching. PG.
Now you can't really. Yeah, there he goes. Now he's shooting.
I guess the next big excitement.
So instead of like having Aerith say that she wants to meet you, the real you, which has all kinds of like subtleties to it about how much she really knows about Cloud, instead we get that.
So I just have to say we got a $5 donation from RoboSparkle, who says, as requested, thank you very much, $5 for Meta Sparkle's dance. And also, because you can put this towards naming Squall Sparkle, that's appropriate. And RoboSparkle humbly asks, keep the sparkle train rolling. We have created something magical in
I'm
the
not sure
chat
it's
here.
magical.
And I think before the end of the marathon, we're gonna just sneak up on Meta
We don't
Sparkle
actually need
while
to chase
he's
Kate
sleeping.
Sith, we just need to go
With a
the,
camera. No, I meant with pink sparkles. We're just gonna pour some glue on him, pink sparkles, and he's gonna run the Final Fantasy Legend covered in pink sparkles.
Alright, watch the marquee carefully once the helicopter gets out of the way. We got Chocobo Racing and something else that you can't really see yet. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Get win!
Get win!
Get
Make that a thing, guys. Get win.
Hashtag get win.
Hashtag get win. Hashtag C4L Marathon. David Chow donates $15 from Ho Chowco. Actually included a pronunciation for that. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was hard to read.
I know I mangled it last time.
Hi Puexel, I miss Team Cat. Enjoying the marathon and looking forward to the runs to come, but most of all, after seeing that amazing performance, I'm looking forward to Meta acting out all 3 roles in I Want to Be Your Canary.
So
this donation to that divided evenly. Thanks.
Thanks, Pochako.
One question. What is I Want to Be Your Canary?
It's the opening cutscene for Final Fantasy IX.
The
play.
Oh!
Yeah, the theater play.
Wow, I'll have to get my voice ready then.
You'll make a beautiful princess.
I still have
Thank you so much, Ryan.
I still have
laughing
the
camera.
lyrics. I mean, not the lyrics,
Yeah.
the script on my computer from last time.
Oh yeah.
Interesting eyes on me in FF3.
This should be it here.
I came for Evermore. I got trolled into everything else.
We also have a $30 donation from Daniel Erickson, who says,
that's
"Good luck."
Dexter. I
Yeah,
think.
it is.
Yeah, Dexter's like-
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, Dexter. Yeah, at the bottom. I put these things at the top of your comment so I see them before I make an ignorant idiot of myself. Who says, "Good luck on your marathon. I always enjoy watching FF games, mostly because of the music." Yeah, absolutely. I don't really play them, but the atmosphere is so sweet and overwhelming. Once again, good luck. Dexter, thank you so
Thanks,
much for your
Dexter.
generous donation. And, yeah, the music is only going to get better-ish as Metasigma plays all the roles in pretty much every single one.
Yeah. I meant to do this when I was in Dunod actually, but forgot. But hey, we get to see this awesome scenery here.
What was that pumpkin?
There's a mummy on sale.
When he comes on screen.
What were the 3 roles that were being done?
There's only 3 shops in this whole game that actually sell Echo screens. That's just for the Coral Train battles.
Something like that.
Oh, right, yeah. It's for slots manipulation, too.
When does that happen? Is that in the
Yeah, FF9.
It's on Monday.
Okay, the oil game is something else.
Oh, Cornelia. So, daggers from her.
I feel like it went rainy again. I guess I just like that effect sometimes.
We don't have a popcorn bucket this time for the
Noah Tomlin donates $5.
The Englishman.
Oh wait, it turns out I have a pitiful amount of money left in my account, so I'll put this towards Timbits. Put the box of Timbits right up to the camera and have someone, preferably Metasparkle, declare their everlasting love for Timbits in song. Unfortunately, we don't actually, well, I don't know if it's necessarily unfortunate, but we don't actually get your donations, so we can't buy Timbits with your $5.
I don't even know what
But
Timbits
somebody
are.
could run out and get some. I
Yeah.
think we could manage
I
that.
think they totally use
Yeah, first off, I think it's worth mentioning that all the donations go directly to JDRF. So,
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
don't
you're
see any.
supporting a great cause, and just because we're a bunch of weird gamers, we don't actually ever touch the money. We just
Yeah.
see your donations.
Despite what Canadian
guys.
Customs might think.
Yeah. And for those of you who don't know, Timbits, Tim Hortons is a bit of a Canadian institution.
Yeah, I've heard of Tim Hortons, but I don't know what Timbits are.
And Timbits, basically, after cutting the hole out of the middle of each donut, they went, what do we do with these leftover pieces of donut? I know. We'll call them Timbits and sell them for...
Yeah,
Like that.
30 cents a pop?
Yeah, exactly. They were selling their leftover bits of donuts, and they became, again, a bit of a national institution. A huge snack at sports games and the like.
Dunkin' Donuts does that too with the donut holes. It's
Yeah.
just a thing. I just didn't know that they were Timbits.
No, we just call
Okay.
them Timbits here.
Timbits
Okay.
in Canada, yeah.
That actually ends up being the name for, they do a lot of fundraising for kids, like 5-year-olds, being introduced to sports, and that's what they are. They're Timbits.
Oh.
So they have the Tim Hortons Timbits.
I was hoping you were going to.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can get some luck from Morton.
Oh.
Maybe,
Yeah, that would be totally
That'd be
fun,
awesome.
too. To manipulate how many battles I've got.
That'd be awesome.
Maybe like, you know, the Princess Death.
I love the animation for Quake 1. It's like, oh, the floor disappeared from under my feet. I fell 2 inches.
Yeah.
140 damage.
Their legs are made of like butter or something,
Yeah.
so they just fall to the ground. They're dead.
Alexander Nijiralu donates
It's a Maximum Chimera!
donates $5 and says, "Hey everybody from France, I want to give these $5 in order to rename Terra in Final Fantasy VI to Carol so that Mr. MV would realize one of his fantasies. I'm not sure what that means.
Okay.
But we'll make it happen.
Deathblow materia, yeah, we'll be seeing a lot more of that.
Yeah, she thought Tifa did damage before.
Yeah.
Yeah, if what Tifa did to Materia Keeper was just kind of a appetizer.
It's weird, it's one of those materia that you get in a normal game and you're like, why? You just miss all the time. But in this, it's quite useful. These guys, Kelvin.
That's what they are. It's ugly.
I have a lot of these names memorized for some reason.
It's okay. I know a lot of the Zelda enemies' names too.
Should we do a prize shout out before we get to the Demon Rush here?
Yeah, we've got a couple of minutes before anything really too exciting happens here.
Yeah, I love the little layout we've created here. Whenever we want to do a prize shout out, we have to just walk in front of the runner between them and the TV. It's not like we really need to see the TV anyway.
Whoever's doing the game has probably done the game upwards
a few times. Upwards of a lot.
Of a lot. So I think they can manage missing out on that second or two.
That little twist I did in going up the stairs was to avoid an NPC that you can't really see until you bump into them.
We have a few things here. This awesome picture drawn by Michaelia of Cloud in the live stream. It's kind of got some glare on it, but you can see that there.
And I think it's worth pointing out, it's hard to get a good shot of Michaelia's art just because of things like glare off the light, but they are so amazing. So thank you so much to Michaelia for drawing those.
She's such a good supporter of our streams.
Yeah.
Michaelia has awesome art, guys.
It looked great on DeviantArt, but when I saw it in person,
Yeah,
my jaw dropped.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
And by the way, guys, and I'm just going to say this now, she is open for commissions, but I don't know for how long. Alright, so if you guys seriously if you like what you see there, and if she has some time, I'm sure she could, do some art for you. It's phenomenal work.
Alright, we also have a old copy of Final Fantasy VII. This is actually a rare copy. For one, it doesn't have the greatest hits on it, which is like 90% of all Final Fantasy VII cards. And on the back, it has a rare misprint on it. You can kind of see it. Where is it? It's on Masterpiece. If you can do right in the center, the I is misplaced in Masterpiece. So this is actually a pretty rare copy of Final Fantasy VII.
You're able to hear him, right? Microphone being on the other side of the TV.
Should be able to.
Yeah, that microphone is really good at picking up the room. It's also really good at picking up when people are shouting, which is an unfortunate property of the mic, but yeah, it should be.
We also have a bag of curlers. All these are really awesome. I don't really want to take them out because they're really fragile, but like the top one here is Sephiroth with his long sword and his Masamune. And there's a Cloud. There's pretty much all the characters. And my favorite prize of this run here. This is. Can you hold this up for me, please?
Oh, I was just about to grab the poster.
We have a shirt that says.
Dude,
I should have worn that when I did the Palmer dance.
Yeah, that would have been perfect.
We actually have 3 of those: a medium, a large, and an extra large.
Yeah. And it says the sweetest breakfast in Sector 6. Palmer. So if you like the Palmer dance. And we also have finally a poster,
which is very tailed up.
Yes, of Tifa in her original costume. It's really cool. And I'm guessing that's the Power Soul on her head.
It better be.
How much are the prizes? $5?
So to get in on any of the prizes, it's automatic. If you donate $5 or more, you are in for the vast majority of those prizes, except the game, which is if you donate $10 or more. And yeah, Obda is just giving a view of all of us in laptop warrior mode right now.
Yeah.
But we are incredibly grateful for all the donations we've received so far, for all the support.
All the prize
Thank you.
donations.
Thank you,
Oh,
everyone who's
yeah,
donated.
absolutely.
I always find it funny that you get halfway and it just.
Yeah, and
or
there's
you
a
get to go
checkpoint,
back, yeah.
so it just rolls you halfway. You can mess it up.
Yeah, it's this bit that's funny.
And
Nope.
bye bye.
Let's go backwards.
Yeah.
We have a donation from someone whose name got blown up again, and I'm really sorry about that. It's almost unmovable. But they donate $10 and says, "Thanks for this awesome event, Seek Royale, and you guys are great. Best of luck. I want my $10 to go towards renaming Cayenne, or is it Cyan?
Science.
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 In Final Fantasy
Cayenne is
VI.
the pepper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. MV, good luck and thanks again.
Well, I mean, that kind of makes sense if you want to rename the pepper Mr. MB, because rumor has it, he's fucked.
Flashbang bomb.
I call this the Mystery Science Theater cutscene, by the way.
Yeah. Crow.
What's wrong with my man? He's so bad.
And, yeah, sorry that our Unicode encoding just absolutely destroyed the name, but it might be Americ Gage,
Yeah.
the last donation for $10, so thank you very much, and sorry if we, first off, butchered it, even if we did guess the spelling correctly, and we can't even see the proper spelling because Unicode encoding butchered it.
Puts percent signs everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Truly
thank
sorry.
you for your donation, but sorry that we collectively have the IQ of a baby kitten.
I don't know. Speak for yourself. We got a few more donations here if we still have some time.
Yeah, Nami Bunny, is the smartest among us.
No,
Yeah.
Bunny probably is the smartest. But Baptiste Berthier donated $20. I donate $10 for Mr. MB to be Squall on Final Fantasy VIII, and the other $10 for Marufa as Celes in Final Fantasy VI. And by the way, this event is awesome. Thank you.
You are awesome for donating.
Indeed. Potato Handle
Hey, Potato
Yay.
Handle.
donates $5 and says, "Woke up just in time for the beginning of the Quixel Marathon." Because really, he is running his own marathon in this marathon. It's Marathonception.
Oh.
Grown.
You don't normally see that because I run away fast, but that is creepy. He just kind of takes a bath in the.
So the
Whatever
rest of
that
his
is.
comment. Really looking forward to Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII. Put this donation towards making Meta do something else embarrassing. Atlas Flex, Atlas Flex.
Well, you don't have to donate for him to run FFL. He's already doing that embarrassing thing.
Yeah,
so
it's
we'll have to think what else we want him to do. Maybe, Potato Handle, would it be acceptable for you if we put it towards him singing Maria's part in the Final Fantasy VI opera? He's now covered his face in embarrassment, so I think that is an excellent choice. We're going to put that $5 towards Metasigma doing Maria's part in the opera.
Sounds good.
Tyler Nickel donates $10 and says, "Down with diabetes. Hooray, Final Fantasy and speedruns. Wish I could give more." Thank you, Tyler.
Okay, so go on the process. How do I add notes?
Rena
Like,
Faye
this is already read,
donates
so I just-
$10 and says, "From Plan Kitty. Right now, coffee cake in chat.
Oh yeah. Look how it says oh yeah in the tutorial.
Meow, meow, meow. Hoping for the copy of 7 because I gave mine to a friend."
Thanks, Fun Kitty.
Thank you, Fun
So
Kitty.
fortunately, this card follows a completely fixed pattern, so that's all that it takes in order to catch him. And forgot that I have to, if I want to save, we're going into Phase Destiny. So we should do it. Yeah, there we go.
Maria's in the new for today?
Maria.
I think Maria's part in the opera. So yes, just search for Maria in the track where you should see it. And yeah, make Maria Meta Sigma, because I just can't wait to hear Meta Sigma do that sweet soprano. So yeah, if you want to get some donations in, I know it's still a ways off, but I think we really need to lock down Meta Sigma doing Maria's part in FF6. But just FYI, you know, people donate for me to do Setzer's part in the opera again, like SGDQ. No, who am I kidding? Meta Sigma's a sexy beast. I'd kiss him too, just like I did. Just like Vegeta.
As your wife walks up right behind
Well, that was unfortunate timing.
Hey, Steph.
What's up, man? You missed some rewatching downstairs? Can't. You missed a thing.
I did?
You missed a serious thing.
Yeah.
Quick hit?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's 2.
I'm just walking on this against the Still got time for some comments?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe about 2 minutes or so.
Okay. Thomas Rosenberg donates $20 and says, "Thanks for this marathon. Little donation for the 100% completion of Final Fantasy VI. Great event." Thank you, Thomas. Never mind. Raphael, I'm guessing, again the Unicode blew that name up, but I'm guessing Raphael Marino donates $10 and says, "Hello all to the team. I let a little donation to beg you to let Mr. MB sing the opera in Final Fantasy VI, and if possible in French. We already said we can't do that, so
Sorry.
unfortunately, if you want to change that, send either Mike Uyama a message or Metasparkle. I think it might be Sparkle Yama now. These versions is so epic. Please, please, please. Sorry.
An injury that threatens the planet.
By the way, Keith has been really fighting this entire cutscene.
Yeah.
He's like, stop talking!
Whoosh.
That drops over past time. Telling Cloud to wake up.
Do some processing here.
Okay, just don't hit the reading aids.
Okay.
I'll take care of those if you want to take care of the comments later. Sure.
Now that is some serious spasm there.
Yeah.
Took lessons from Barrett.
Looks like he got tan.
And now he's got 4 arms.
Oh boy.
Shrug. Push hand. Shrug.
Yeah.
Got another reason.
Moonside.
I still say Wes, aka Carcinogen, does this best.
Yeah.
Got another $5 donation from someone whose name got blown up again. I'm so sorry. Fournier. Hi, Superel, and all of you are great.
if your name has like accent marks and stuff in it, feel free to give us like a pronunciation guide or something in your comment, just because our tracker isn't able to read those properly.
Yeah. I want my $5 to go towards renaming Squall to Mr. MV, so we'll do that for you.
What are we doing? They want Mr. M for this.
No,
So yeah, this guy. I hope you like seeing big numbers. You should have watched FF13, by the way. But apart from that, yeah. Big numbers, big prizes.
Big money.
Casting death sentence on demon.
Oh no!
Not very nice.
So mean.
So I just have to
Yes,
say to
yes.
everyone, it's pretty nice when the phone rings during an event like this, because that was the chair of the board of directors of the Northern Alberta branch of JDRF, who was phoning to thank us for all we're doing and to congratulate congratulate us on our success.
Awesome.
Wow.
I'm guessing they
So-
got the message.
Yeah, they published
Oh, we just broke $9,000, by the way.
Wow. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support.
So are we at 9,000 retro?
Bye-bye.
Or are we? You are definitely.
We might be
Don't even.
over 9,000!
No, we need Spike Vegeta yelling that. That would be perfect. Although the irony is that was that was actually they actually said that 9,000 was actually not the correct translation. It was actually 8,000.
8,000.
Yeah, they
So
made
it's
it
like
high,
it's funny
it's
how
not.
it becomes a main for us, but it's like not correct at all.
Inflation makes it 9,000.
Don't you know power levels inflate? They were at like 25 million by
I
the end of
know.
that series.
Which makes
What
me
should we
want
do? Shake it.
So we should probably explain how that Red Dragon fight went exactly. So kind of the bottom line with the Power Soul is that it gets damage multiplied by 2 if Tifa is below 25% HP, and times 4 if she has Death Sentence status, and then by another 2 if you use Death Blow and hits. And that all stacks together, so it's times 16. Death Blow normally only hits about a third of the time, but if something has the paralysis status, then it has 0 evasion, and you can't miss. So yeah, so cross slash plus Death Blow plus Power Soul equals ha ha ha. Basically.
GG.
You just cannot lose.
So I think we have a truly Canadian comment. You didn't read Nanny's comment?
I was waiting for a lull, so.
Well, I
You
think
wanna go ahead and
I think we
It's
have
not
to
a very
read,
long lull because we got Demon's Rush coming up. So.
I think we have to read Nami's comment here. She says, "Hey, you know that today is Saturday, right? We have this little thing in Canada called Hockey Night in Canada," and she says, "which I am going to skip in favor of watching the marathon."
Whoa.
Nami, you got guts.
Yeah, thank you.
I know
so
how much you love hockey.
I'm PBR it. I'll watch it next week. I'll know the score for a week.
She also says, "I love you guys, and this is towards naming Freya Nami." Oh, thank you so much, Nami.
We love you too.
Yeah, that exit materia, the main really nice usage of it is I can run from pincer attacks now.
That's just a million times better.
That's how we wrote
Yum
it.
yum.
Do we have time for another one?
Nah, let's stop until
Okay.
after Demon's Gate. Sure. And yes,
Limits are actually kind of more harm than good in this speedrun for a lot of times because it replaces the attack command. So you can't really use Tifa's Power Soul very well with it.
About the damage multipliers from the Power Soul don't apply if you're using limits.
So the only thing you can use Death Blow, and that's not always practical.
Alright, a little serious time here. This is basically the most difficult boss in the game.
It's because Opta did kill him in
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Starting in 4 and has continued on.
I wonder if he'll get him good enough for 12 not to be a problem.
You should.
No! Oh, good.
Oh boy.
That's a crit.
Yeah, you can still troll me on the first turn by getting crits with Black Rock.
Yeah, it's like this guy really needed crits, right? He doesn't hurt enough.
Yeah.
So I know Wexel is concentrating hard here, so I'll keep my words short, but Liger Mercury, could one of you explain briefly just what makes this fight so hard?
Everything he does a million damage.
And a lot of them attack all three of you at once.
Yeah, the main thing about this boss that makes it complicated is that he has a pattern based on how much damage he's taken. So if you can put him over certain thresholds, he'll do this, where he moves forward and starts going, and that's a precursor to the best named attack in any video game.
The Demon Rush.
Which is pretty dangerous if you're playing normally, but with this setup, it hurts everyone, but it's by far the best thing he can do, because he wastes a turn moving forward.
Yeah, he basically wants that.
The worst thing this guy can do is rock drop this. I mean, now that he's got Protect on, it's not as bad as a Demon Rush, but as you can see, it still hurts, it still stings. But forcing him to do it often is the way to go for speed.
And I also noticed that Quaxel got a few limit breaks out of that. Is that at all relevant, or is that just totally ancillary to a speed run?
Yeah, it's not really important. You're not going to cross off your result. No.
Paralysis doesn't work on him.
Right.
He's immune to pretty much everything.
Yeah.
I'd say that's the biggest reason why he's hard, is because there's all of his attacks are non-elementals. There's nothing you can do to nerf him, and he has no weaknesses that you can exploit, really.
His defenses are very high, in particular his physical. So the best thing you can do is use Bound, which you see does a big chunk of damage. And
That's
again,
awesome.
it forced him to do the Demon
Yeah,
Rush
because
stuff.
he uses Wave, as I call it, in the Demon Rush every 2,500 HP, basically.
Right.
So I think chat needs to hype some the Demon Rush. And SDA regulars know what we're talking about. Please chat, let's get some Demon Rush hype happening.
We've already got people calling for it now.
So this is why those right arms.
That's the best
There we
horse fight
go.
I've ever heard.
Great fight.
Yeah.
Very, very
Everyone who's played this game has died to that guy.
I'm nowhere near as afraid of that guy as I used to be, just because that's another place where I've been using the extra steel materia trick that I came up with a few months ago, because giving Tifa 4 extra dexterity by a 2 steel materia lets her fit 2 attacks in. I mean, I don't try to get her into critical, because then she'd just get killed by attacks, but with the Power Soul Death Sentence and the Power Wrist, she can do about 450. So between that and Molotovs, basically, if I do about 15 hits and then use 2 right arms and Bahamut, I can kill him. I want to kill him quickly after he gets below half health, because he starts getting double turns then, which is pretty bad.
Yeah, it's really fun when he does double cave in.
Yeah. Yep.
Or the double rock drop, whatever it's
and having the extra dexterity lets Tifa get 2 turns in between Demon's Gates, which then lets me drop his HP faster and have him do the Demon Rush more. Alright, so that was Demon Gate.
Alright, so we have a few new donations in here. Oh, I just sniped Brett. He was
You
just
did.
about to start reading.
I mean, if you want to take it, be my guest.
Hey, we're
Actually,
speed running
you're the guest.
donation comments here. We have $10 from Simon Johnson, thank you so much, who says something that was truly mangled in Unicode. I'm going to guess that was a flex, just because, you know, meta's that awesome. Says, you guys truly are awesome for doing this. It is really amazing. Looking forward to the Final Fantasy IV speedrun. Sorry, oops. You kind of missed that one. It kicked off the marathon.
I just finished it off by killing Demon's Gate.
Yeah, exactly. We went back and killed the demon wall, so you got...
Twice, actually. Or 3 times if you count 12. So.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, actually, if you donate, you can make it another time.
Indeed, you can make it 4 times total.
And he finishes off, it's leaving me dancing mad. Oh, that was the sunglasses one. Okay, we have a $5 donation from Kevin Forneau, who says, "Hi, Crystals for Life, and all of you are great. I want my $5 to go towards renaming Squall Mr. MV. Poor Mr. MV. He's doing so much for this marathon, and he named Squall after him.
Oh.
Ouch.
Wow.
No, thank you so much for that.
The Squall is a pig sip and the Squall
And finally, we have a $15 donation from Johan Carrier, who says, "Hi, I put these $15 on FF8, naming Shiva Cha-Cha."
Yeah. FF8 is next after we're done with 7. So, like, what are the incentives that end really early in 8 besides naming
The
Squall?
early
Granola too.
And Shiva. Yeah, there's the others.
Yeah, Quetzalcoatl,
Here, let me
Shiva,
look up the
I
list here,
guess
guys.
Byron.
Okay, but to finish Johan Carrier's comment, thanks, you guys rock, and ooh, nice, a kiss from France. I guess we'll have to share that
Ooh la
somehow,
la.
but thank you so much.
Okay, so there's name Quetzalcoatl, name Shiva, name Squall,
And Ifrit.
and Ifrit.
Byron's fairly soon also.
Yeah.
We know where's after that.
Sorry, about an hour.
Yeah, there's a bit of
And
time.
Angelo.
Siren.
Yeah, because we're not doing the Renoa skip or rock ring.
No, it's kind of a shame. For those of you who know FF8 speedrunning, you can actually skip talking to Renoa, which leaves Renoa and Angelo in their default names. But unfortunately for marathon play, we'd rather just put out the incentive to name Renoa and Puppy.
Yeah.
So,
Because I know that Agora really has her sights set on Angelo, too.
Zoe Cannon!
Yes. I know she's even drawn a Viking Kara picture that involves Zoe Cannon.
Her Viking Kara pictures are the best.
They're hilarious.
Did you read the Axel comment? We have another donation from Axel Bodovic for $10. He says Final Fantasy VI 100% completion, please. So we'll add that.
Oh, I'm on the road tracker.
I had 600%. That was definitely a little bit earlier.
How close are we on that even? Check
is it an incentive or a bidding war? I can't remember.
Incentive.
Oh, it's an incentive.
For what?
For 100%?
Yeah, I think it's what,
$100,
$1,000.
More between 80% and 100% is twice though.
Right. Yeah, you might think as the organizer of this marathon I'd remember if things were incentives or bidding wars, but this is what happens when you set up the tracker at like 2 in the morning. Arbitrary decisions can't be recalled.
That's helpful. Don't you have a breakdown, okay? Like, sure, I'll just not, have any mental health problems now. Thanks, Eris.
To be fair, he is mostly fixed after this scene. But just, Tifa's got to do a little thing or two.
If you got more, keep them coming.
No,
More
that's
cutscenes
it for
before
now.
anything of relevance happens.
Trying to do confidence, but he just isn't making it.
Whoa!
No, I wanted Eris, not Sephiroth.
So, yes, Agora in the chat just posted a, let's go with adorable link of someone launching, I believe is that a Scotty?
It's a Schnauzer, right?
Oh, Schnauzer, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, her actual dog. We here at Crystals for Life do not support launching dogs out of cannons,
No.
but nonetheless, the
We do
picture
find
is
it funny.
here.
Or in any event she does, with pictures though. We do have another donation from Rennie for $5, and she says, "Hey all, I just want to say it's been amazing meeting you all, and here's to even more amazing runs. Please put this $5 towards naming Freya Nami." So there's another person on that train naming Freya Nami.
Thank you.
And I have to say, it's always great when we get donations coming in from all the way down in the living room. I mean, just getting people from all across the world.
She's right there. She's watching us silently.
Silent too. It's up. Keep getting at FF9 is way higher on the tracker than